Hey everyone. Hopefully, yeah, I see it that it's refreshing. My kiddo messed with my mic setup. Came down to my office, was in my office messing with stuff, and consequently screwed up how I had this all set up. So that's lovely. Also, I've got no one in the live. That never happens. Do people know that I'm live? Even late at night, I get a couple people at least. I get at least a couple people. But no one? That's different. But yeah, kiddo mess with my setup. And hey, Chris Wilson. Hey, how's it going? We only have like one person. That is nuts. They're starting to file in. We're starting to get some people filing in. It's like Levi's up. It's been a while since we've done a late night stream. Not to mention, it's been a while since we've done. Like it's Friday. It's Friday though. For some reason, I was thinking it's Saturday. I should know better. I have a live stream in the morning that I technically supposed to do. But I wanted to see if somebody wanted to hang out. Did he mess with any of these settings? No, it doesn't look like he messed with those settings. So it's 1:30 in the morning. Yeah, it's pretty early. Pretty late. Kind of mixture of both. It's almost 1 in the morning here. It is it's 12:25 where I'm at, Chris. So your name seems so familiar, Chris. And I don't mean just because like the last name seems familiar. This isn't the Chris I'm thinking of, is it? Quincy, Illinois is here. No, it's not the same Chris, is it? No, because that's not. Because that's there, not up there. Yeah, never mind. I think I know too many Chris's. I think I'll uninstall that game. Or not. Hold on, let me delete a game. Then we'll go back to doing what we're gonna do here. Did you drink? I can't drink coffee. I can't drink coffee. No, I needed to get some stuff done. I legitimately needed to get some work done. I've been off my medication for over a week now, and every time I go off my medication for an extended period of time, I gradually get more and more exhausted because I don't get proper sleep. So it's been over a week since I've had any decent sleep. Be nice to be able to get sleep, but like it's I'm getting like 4 hours a day ish on a good day, and I've had like 2 good days, so a little bit tired, but also can't sleep. Best way to fix some of my sleep schedule is to stay up a little bit on the late side and do some work. But every time I try to do some work, my brain goes, no. Usually I have medication. Oh my god, Nebraska. Man, I haven't been in Nebraska in a while. And to tell you how much I know of Nebraska, it's not just Beatrice and Lincoln. It's not just Ainsworth. It's not oh, I forgot the great because I keep thinking of Great Salt Lake instead of Great, or I think of Great Valley, but it's not Great Valley. It's whatever. Um, you have Norfolk, Nebraska, but that's kind of there. God damn, I forgot some of them. I've lived in quite a few of the places in Nebraska. For the record, they probably know this. Nebraska, as you guys know, has a lot of corn, right? But there's a time of the year that is the most beautiful place because it is like you've seen fields of wheat, right? Fields of corn sit on a roof before they've been tasseled will look when the wind blows right like just endless ocean, but like not the color of ocean. It's the color of tassels, which is like a brownish hueish. And at the sunset time frame, Oh, it is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's its own beauty, is what I have to say. In Phoenix, if you've never gotten an opportunity to see that, I highly suggest during tasseling season, before they've taken them down, see if you can go take a look and do that. Yeah. Mm. Haley just opened up Pandora's ADHD Pandora box. Uh, let's talk about how Pandora had to have ADHD too. By the way, like that had to be a thing, right? You gave a box and told someone not to open it. They had to have ADHD. That's got to be something I got to write down now. I've got to write that down. So then you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, right? Right before it gets detasseled, sitting on that roof, sunset, sunrise gets a different feel, but very very similar. You don't need ADHD for that, yeah. No Friday at 5, 6 won't be. I don't know. We will see what happens. We've got to put together some stuff, and I don't have to get all this done. Oh my god, that's a lot of recordings. God, that's a lot. Chris won't be here for a while for his part, but I should at least take care of the Batman stuff. So I got recordings for the Batman skit, and I've got Chris's recordings for the Shrooms of Doom skit that we want to do. I released on my channel the version of Lex, and somebody brought it up. Let me pop into this here. Go to the comments here. I think it was Terrence. Terrence here. In Lex's defense, because I did and I'll show you guys the video. I might as well show you guys the video. Because like I can't record that without the cat. Like I'm not even gonna record a second half without the kitty in it. So we're gonna pull this over. We're gonna take a look at it. You guys, we can watch it together. Provided I share the screen. There we go. Did you just say you're going to kidnap crypto? You already kidnapped the dog. I don't approve of kidnapping any pet, dog or cat. And you're gonna what?
Stuffed him inside of a pocket universe and thought that you could distract him.
Okay, Lex, I'm trying to be reasonable here. Besides the disapproval, I don't give a shit if you don't care. I'm trying to. You know what? No. We don't do animal testing. I'm gonna put you on hold for a moment. There's a thing I have to take care of. I'll be right back. They'll be right back. One moment. Don't worry about guns. We've got a room for that. I'll teleport you in the room and then teleport you there. Cool. Thanks. I gotta. Thank you. Hey, Lex. Have you ever heard of John Wick? Yeah, John motherfucking Wick. So I'm not a huge fan of you going after animals at all. I don't give a shit if it's against policy. It just means I have to, reset the universe and revive you. It'll be fine. You might wind up with some consequences like an irrational fear of shoots. But, I feel like I've had this conversation before. A little bit of deja vu. Anyways, I
I don't care. Have an Acme Day.
Have an Acme Day is Pocket Villain. Have an Acme Day will retroactively be built to your account. Have an Acme Day.
And remember, have an Acme Day simply means to have the best day you possibly can have. And we ensure it. Motherfucker.
So, me and Chris opted not to do that one, right? Right. So, and we didn't see the movie, and so there wasn't context behind that skit and behind the knowledge of that. And so Terrence made a comment clarifying that in Lex's defense, he was being a responsible pet owner, not leaving the dog unattended for a prolonged or an unknown time period, getting the dog the exercise he needs. When dogs don't get enough exercise, they tend to get anxious and chew/destroy things around the house, which we see Crypto doing. Crypto was in perfectly good health the entire time. Apparently, he did not, according to AI, like he did stuff to him, but he didn't. Lex had the tech and the resources to do any number of alien autopsy level experiments, but instead chose a VR treadmill. Really, the only evil thing Lex did was withhold info about the dog from the person who's supposed to be taking care of them. Clark is the dog sitter, not the dog owner. So, learning this. This is why it's like it's really cool to have people who know about the movies and stuff that we may not know about. Knowing this, it changes the entire parameter of this skit. Because then Levi has a misunderstanding instead of an angry you did this thing to this dog. So the script needs to be changed 100% no matter what. Now I cannot this version of the script will not be posted on the main channel because it no longer is accurate at all. Yeah, there you go. So Lex is the good guy. So I have to change it. And I need to bring up these points as part of the skit. We're ignoring innocent human carnage, but let's go with that. Oh my goodness. Oh, so the idea that I'm playing with here is basically having Lex say these things. I'll start out with the talking to Lex or talking with John Wick about the situation, misunderstanding, then get a call from Lex. And going over it as like, hey, I didn't leave the dog unattended for a prolonged and unknown amount of time. I made sure he got the exercise he needed and blah blah blah. Well, I got to work out the start of it. But I have kind of like the end of it down. Like I know exactly what I want for the end of it. Yeah, I would argue that Levi likes animals more than humans. And that kind of comes through on the script. I need to figure out the start of it, but here the end of it, because like in Lex's defense, so I think in his defense he needs to call in. So it starts with talking to John Wick. So needs to be. Let me pull up something here. Let's work on this. I'll even do this. We'll even share the screen while we're working on this skit, right? So we got the end part. We need the start. And the way that this starts is I'm talking with John Wick. Starts with John. And this is because we have that first half of, hey, you know, Baba Yaga, right? So instead, this is after Chris's stuff. This is after maybe Stitch. And it's going to be we're not going to hear John. I need a line that basically that's basically me saying, need a little bit different here. So talking to John Wick, oh, no policy issue, Mr. Wick. I have it written in my contract that if I find out an innocent animal has been hurt in some way, it's not getting to the point fast enough. So how about I just go, yes, Mr. Wick, Lex appears to have kidnapped yeah, so my side of the video, the version where I send John Wick after him, is only going to exist, period, whatsoever, on YouTube. The Stitch version of Chris's video exists on all the platforms, but my video in particular only exists, and that's why it's called a scrap video. The benefit of my channel is that, like, if we get a video it's effectively finished, it's all the way finished, I don't like just tossing that out to the wind and not seeing it have some type of feedback, unless I have already figured out what I want and produced something better and I'm happy with it, right? And even then we'll sometimes get to see bloopers from those videos. No, in this particular case, the whole idea was scrapped, and I was like, I'm not a huge fan of that. Let's put it out there and see what some audience member says. And I was like, shit, this is exactly what I needed. It needs to be after the fact. How about Mr. Wick already found out? We're already doing that. What's the policy going to be called? Levi, you are still alive. How'd you keep Baba Lex? All right. So the only way, what a crypto kidnap Lex. Good night, everyone. Almost 3 a.m. I have to work. But Lois will most likely report it as dog napping after Luther's defeat. Maybe his new job could be for the Humane Society. Canine. Oh, yeah, canine. No, it needs to encompass all pets, not just canines. Because, like, it's the human atrocity. Sure, don't hurt the pets, right? Equal across the board. Sure, it's understandable. Like the Thanos thing, snapping half of all life. That's stupid. We called it out, but like we're gonna still help them because it's not specifically targeting and harming animals on purpose. It is literally just half of all life, right? The untold experiments that we don't know about, It's plain stupid, right? However, violating the policy and knowing it. Oh shit, I can't remember. What? um 738 policy. Let's see. 738. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. RSPCA is UK one. Real Society. Yeah. Oh, you know what? The fluff cause. I like that. Now, Lex will have a speaking part in this. This allows me to talk to John Wick without having to worry about his voice. So this is where we get into the hold on. I had a thing I wanted. There we go. So we get to do the line I wanted to do, which is, yeah, like some of the worst things imaginable have been done with the best intentions. Now, this is where we get to just Ah, fuck! I forgot. Ah, damn it. How do I correct that? It's the shift something. How do I correct that so it stops doing the thingy? I pressed something and it did the thingy. I need to have that. Ah, damn it. I hate when it types over the typing. Let somebody remind me. Eventually, I'm gonna memorize it. Insert. Ah ha ha. All right. Better. So we're gonna work on this here. Starts with John Wick. We're gonna see kind of go with this. Yes, Mr. Wick, I can in fact help you. I can in fact give you Lex's location. He kidnapped the dog, and we're gonna stitch Chris's video out there at the end. Yes, Mr. Wick, I can in fact give you Lex's location. He kidnapped the dog and ran unknown experiments on it. That violates the fluff clause, so have at it. Click, ring. Huh. Click. It's too late for you, Lex. John Wick is on his way. I was helping. Yeah, Lex. Some of the worst things imaginable have been done with the best intentions. Yeah, and I had Crypto's best intentions in mind. He was being neglected. Dogs, when left unattended for a prolonged time period, will act out. They tend to get anxious and chew and destroy things around the house, which Crypto was doing. Huh. But I was just taking over for an inept dog sitter. I was just taking over for an inept dog sitter. It was clear as day Crypto was not getting the training and attention he needed. Wait, so you didn't kidnap dog nap, I should say. Dog nap. And hold. You didn't dog nap Crypto and hold him against its will. Hold him against his will. You're saying you rescued. I don't know. Why can't I spell rescued today? Apparently I can, just not when I was typing this. Make sure I'm doing it right. Let's see. Road to hello is paved with what? Yeah. Wait a minute. Are you the kid-friendly version of Luther? What is the worst thing you did? Well, one's still 45. Well, 410. You know, that is a lot. So it wasn't Superman's dog. It was it wasn't even Superman's dog. He was dog sitting. So Lex doing his thing. Wait, so you didn't dog nap Crypto and hold him against his will? You're saying you rescued it from a neglectful owner. Lex is a good guy? Lex is the good guy? Yes, exactly. Minus the human carnage. And you didn't run any harmful experiments. Nope, everything was on the level. Even gave him heartworm meds to make sure there was no issues there. So you what? You want to go to court and sue for the ownership of the dog? It's not even Superman's dog. Since it's not even Superman's dog, I don't even think that's, isn't it like I need to do sense. And this is where we hear the meme of I'll just play the sound for you. I have the sound downloaded.
Let me tell you something. 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 Wait.
And then it goes dead. Switch the call. Mr. Wick? Hello? I mean, I kind of have conflicted feelings about this one. All right. Right? Depends on the reality of dog. If the dog is Superman, the Supergirl. Yeah. So we get the stitch of his thing. We go, yes, Mr. Wick, I can in fact give you like his location. He dognet Crypto and ran unknown experiments on him. That violates the fluff clause, so have at it. Cling, ring, huh. It's too late for you, Lex. John Wick is on his way. I was helping. Yeah, Lex. Some of the worst things imaginable have been done with the best intentions. Yeah, I had Crypto's best intentions in mind. He was being neglected. Dogs, when left unattended for a prolonged time period, will act out. They tend to get anxious and chew or destroy things around the chew/destroy things. Chew and destroy things around the house, which Crypto was doing. Huh. But I was just taking over for an inept dog sitter. It was clear as day Crypto was not getting the training and attention he needed. Wait, so you didn't dognat Crypto and hold him against a will. You're saying you rescued it from a neglectful owner? Is Lex the good guy? I need to change that. Is Lex the good guy? Is Lex the good guy here? Yes, exactly. Minus the human carnage. And you didn't run any harmful experiments. Nope, everything was on the level. Even gave him heartworm meds to make sure there was no issues there. So, you what? Want to go to court and sue for ownership of the dog or something? Since it's not even Superman's dog, it's Supergirl's. It's not even Superman's dog, it's Supergirl's. We'd have to call. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Line goes dead. Ah. Let's just leave it at that. Let's not call Mr. Wick. Instead, I forgot how quickly Mr. Wick works. I mean, I kind of have conflicted feelings about this one. I should just do right, John Wick. Right. I teleported John Wick there. I mean, yes, I have conflicted feelings about this one. Remove the before Crypto. What? Which sentence? Dognat Crypto. Yeah, I had. Oh. Thank you. We're rewriting things. Technically, I should record too, but I have other things I need to do. But me. Yeah, my last line definitely needs help. It should be like, right, forgot about John Wick. No, forgot how efficient John is. Yeah, I like that. I instead just have it be oops. Right. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, no, that oh, right. John Wick. Shit. Forget about that. Oops. Right. John Wick. Shit. Oops. Actually, we can take the shit out if we do oops. Right. John Wick. Oops. Just- I like that. I like this. This is much better. I just need somebody to voice Lex. Hmm. Ah, right. John Wick. Too late now, I guess. Oopsie daisy. Ha! I like the oopsie daisy. Did I spell that right? That doesn't look right. That can't be right. DAI. That's why. Yeah, I was right. It was spelled incorrectly. Oopsies, right? DAI. This way. Oopsie daisy. I need the current movie Lex, which means I need a regular voice. It doesn't need to be a whole lot of things. But I don't know. I might just have Chris voice it. Stitch the end of Stitch end of Chris's video. Yes, Mr. Wick, I can in fact give you Lex's location. He dognacked crypto and ran unknown experiments on him. That violates the fluff clause, so have at it. Click. Ring. It's too late for you, Lex. John Wick is on his way. I was helping. Yeah, Lex. Some of the worst things imaginable have been done with the best intentions. Yeah, I had crypto's best intentions in mind. He was being neglected. Dogs, when left unattended for a prolonged time period, will act out. They tend to get anxious and chew and destroy things around the house, which crypto was doing. Huh. But I was just taking over for an inept dog sitter. It was clear as day crypto was not getting the training and attention he needed. Wait, so you didn't dognack crypto and hold him against his will? You're saying you rescued it from a neglectful owner? Pet sitter. Pet sitter slash owner. OWN owner. Is Lex the good guy here? Yes, exactly. Well, minus the human carnage. And you didn't run any harmful experiments. Nope, everything was on the level. Even gave him heartworm meds to make sure there was no issues there. So you, what, you want to go to court and sue for ownership of the dog or something? So it's not even Superman's dog. It's Supergirl's. We'd have to call, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Line goes dead. Ah, right. John Wick. Too late now, I guess. Oopsie daisy. Ah. Right? Maybe that's why he didn't actually kill Lex. Think about it. That's why Lex was still alive. Like, yes, he's angry, but at the same time, he wasn't. John Wick insurance claim. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send this to Chris. It is late, like really late for him. So I'm not gonna send it that way. I'm gonna send it here. So that allows some leeway there. In the meantime, let's work on the other script I was planning on working on tonight. At least a little bit. We've got a Batman script to work on. The biggest problem here is he did forget, my voice actor forgot to give me my snaps so I know between which lines. So the way that this script works, Levi is checking on Batman, receives some disturbing yet exciting news. My training is complete. The Hermit reveals truths beyond Gotham's reach. That's the first line we hear of Levi. Yeah, everyone knows about the monks. Wait, did you say Hermit? So the first line we hear is, my training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach. Is there a rule from the table that Lex could use? I don't know. Fortunately, Lex, there's an escape clause. You have the right to try to escape, and I would hurry if I were you. God damn it. Hold on. I don't know. I like my, because if I do my idea, yeah. So if we change that up to be, so instead of the, so instead of this right here, so like that. So instead it goes, nope, nope, everything was on the level. Even gave him heartworm meds to make sure there are no issues there. Well, fortunately for you, Lex, there's an escape clause, as in you had the right to try to escape, and I would hurry if. Let me tell you something. Line goes dead. Too late now, I guess. Oopsie daisy. We can leave the oopsie daisy out, actually. Take out the oopsie daisy and just have it be, too late now, I guess. just have that be the end. What do you guys think? Or did you guys prefer the previous one? This one or the previous one? This way we still get both of it. And we shorten that down to just me saying that so we don't give Lex need a short and sweet. Yeah, I like that. All right. We will. I agree. I kind of like this one better. Okay, back to what we were doing here. So this is probably the hardest part of dealing with I Popo got a lot of lines for me.
My training is complete.
The hardest part here is like choosing the lines, because I need to have it be like right off the bat we hear Batman.
My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach. My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach. My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
I think he did 3 takes for each line.
Master Roshi,
And I technically have other ones, but like this is the highest quality version of these lines. So like I have
the Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach. My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach. My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
so that first line, like and my voice actor that did this is Popo. Absolutely loved. Make sure to cringe when the line goes dead. Oh yeah. I need a cringe. Yeah. Like the line, like he loved how it was written because it was very 90s Batman animation style of writing, which is what I was going for.
My training is complete.
You can hear him out of breath in
The
this.
Hermit revealed truths.
It's just not as much
beyond
out of breath.
Gotham's reach. My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truth.
So Nathan, this is him supposed to be out of breath. So we have like he's trying to catch his breath. That's the biggest thing here. And I have a take here that we can grab as a temporary, like stick it in there for to emphasize that breathiness. Because like this version right here that we've got doesn't quite have the breathiness that I'm looking for.
My training.
But also you can hear the quality drops dramatically.
My training is complete.
So I have to like raise the volume on this quite a bit.
My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
And it's supposed to be like very quickly he regains his breath and his composure in this skit.
My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
So this one needs tweaking in order to match the other quality.
My
Right there is the breath.
My training is complete. My training is complete.
I like that one right there. That sounds out of breath. So if we did this line,
My training is complete.
and we capture this breath that he's got here for an additional out of breath type of thing. Let's say like right between these two, like he's still trying to capture his breath.
My training.
And then we shorten that. Down to here. And we'll go ahead and shorten this as well between it. Like we need proper like
My training.
that needs a little bit of pace still. Remember, he still needs to breathe in.
My training is complete.
I think we had it the last time actually.
My training is complete.
No, it's still kind of like a breath out versus a breath in. So instead, we go ahead and do this.
My training is complete.
That's better. And then we have his next line. I love it when I can't keep my thing up. So this is reacting to him. My training is complete. The hermit revealed truths, and I can add in the breath noises as well. That's the good thing is like I don't need my voice actor to do breath noises. I can go. It's normal breath noises. Anyone can add that. With the breaths inserted. So let's do this.
My training is complete.
We just cut that over.
My training is complete. My training.
And then we just voice change that. Nope.
My training is complete.
I need the breathe in sound right there. So I need to do that.
My training is complete.
I don't think it's getting the breathing in sound. Shit. Get away from me, bug. ASMR for all of you. just breathing in. Such a weird, lovely little.
Is complete.
That second one's a really good one. Move that out of the way.
My training is complete.
Set that to the side. Set that to the side. Let's get rid of the rest of that for now. Let's unmute this.
The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
Let's mute that for a second. We just need a little bit more.
My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond
I like that second take for that one better. So it'd be right there. Because it still sounds like he's catching his breath.
My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
In fact, we can take out the in breath that I did and instead add that in like that.
My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
What am I? Editing, so watching Levi edit it is like watching a sorcerer cast spells. I'm just hearing it sounds more like Jedi. It sounds more Jedi and less Batman. It's old school Batman. It's 90s Batman. I go with that as a default.
The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
Yeah, no, we need him to still be semi catching his breath.
My training is complete. The Hermit
There we go.
revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
There we go. At this point, he's like caught his breath. It sounds more natural of a catching his breath now. Yeah. Everyone knows about the monks. Wait, did you say hermit? So now we get Levi's reaction.
My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
Yeah. Everyone knows about the monks. Wait, did you just say hermit? So then we get the next line, which is Master Roshi, which is what we need here.
My training. Master Roshi, a relic of wisdom, albeit one of questionable habits. But now, I can extend justice across the multiverse.
And then we get to see Levi's reaction to that, but he gave me a couple different lines here.
Master Roshi, a relic of wisdom and questionable habits. But now I can extend justice across the multiverse.
This is by far the thing that takes the longest when I'm doing these type of videos. You really hate this skit? You haven't even, like, what do you hate about this skit? Do you know what this skit is? This is Batman learning Kamehameha. Is that why you hate it? Yeah, and Nathan, I agree with that. The Batman with superpowers? Fair enough. Fair enough. The hope was, it was always the hope that we give Batman key control, but he doesn't really get anything else. The hope was like let him build up the stuff and then let him go and fight supernatural beings on a more even level. And like Batman gets corrupted every time he gets superpowers, right? It's like guaranteed 100% part of his character. He gets superpowers of some kind. He gets corrupted. These aren't superpowers in the same sense. He's not Goku. He's not leveling up. At most, you guys have to remember that at most, he's going to be at Krillin's level. At most. I would argue that Batman at Krillin's level would be a weaker Batman in the long run, because what's the point of his plot armor? He's not going to need plot armor now. He can just survive a beatdown.
Master Roshi, a relic of wisdom
I like that second take.
and questionable habits. And questionable habits. But now, I can extend justice across the multiverse. Watch.
Okay, so out of these 3 takes, there's actually a mixture of things I like.
Master Roshi, a relic of wisdom, albeit.
So like this breath right here that he takes, love that.
Master Roshi.
But then he immediately goes into the Master Roshi without it being a breath, right? Whereas this one
Master Roshi.
still sounds like he's like recovering a little bit. So if we were to put that breath like right here in the middle.
Master Roshi, a relic of
maybe get rid of the breath. Not delete it for now. Let's do this.
Master Roshi, a relic of wisdom. Master Roshi,
Don't like that one.
a relic of wisdom.
Not a fan of that one.
Master Roshi,
Eh.
a relic of wisdom.
I think that one take is probably the best one that we've got. Oh yeah. So I like Batman's character. I grew up on Batman. I know him well enough that he was introduced as the man among gods. He was the human element in the DC universe for a while. And I think that was super important to have. Because of how everything was.
My training is complete. The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
So then we go.
Gotham's reach.
Yeah, everyone knows about monks. Wait, did you just say hermit?
Master Roshi.
I don't like the how big of a pause there is. We're gonna cut down the pause. Still needs a pause there, but not as big.
Master Roshi, a relic of wisdom.
A little bit more of a pause.
Master Roshi, a relic of wisdom.
There we go.
Albeit one of questionable habits. But now I can extend and questionable habits.
As much as I love the way he says this line right here,
questionable habits,
he loses the Batman-esque voice, whereas he keeps it here.
One of questionable habits.
You can hear the inflection change. One is more Batman and one is more his natural speaking voice. Now, Popo has a natural, deeper speaking voice. He can go relatively deep and he can stay deep because that is his natural voice. My natural speaking voice is not nearly that deep. And I'm usually in customer service mode where I'm up here. So like when I relax my voice and I'm calmer and I'm still getting used to the fact that I even have a deeper voice, that's so different. And it's not much different than from my regular. I've listened to it. I was like, oh, that's only like an octave or so. That's not bad. That's not different. Not enough for me to be like trying to justify it. But for the most part, I was like, your voice shouldn't hurt when you speak. And talking like this causes me pain because this, but it's also like I can talk like this for hours and hours because this is what I'm used to. Yay, masking. Yeah, I agree with that one. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that one. We're gonna get rid of that breath. I don't need it. Like at this point, he's caught his breath.
Albeit one of questionable habits.
The question is, did I? Yeah. So like this whole thing needs to just be shortened. We get Levi reacting quite a bit. And the biggest thing here,
Master Roshi, a relic of wisdom, albeit one of questionable habits.
okay. And I might, as I'm reacting, give a little bit of okay, huh, type of thing. Like I'll still do that, but I don't have that written. It's when I go to record it, I'll react accordingly to how I feel like I need to react to it. So now we got to pick that last bit of the line here.
But now I can extend justice across the multiverse.
Mm,
But now I can extend justice across the multiverse.
that is such an iconic, like full on, like his second take was by far the best one when it comes to that particular one.
Master Roshi, a relic of wisdom, albeit one of questionable habits. But now I can extend justice across the multiverse.
So it comes together to form this currently.
My training is complete.
Yeah.
The Hermit revealed truths beyond Gotham's reach.
Yeah, everyone knows about the monks. Wait, did you just say hermit?
Master Roshi, a relic of wisdom, albeit one of questionable habits. But now I can extend justice across the multiverse.
That's only slightly concerning. What exactly did Roshi teach you? So we get that, and my reaction will change when I'm actually recording, but that's kind of how it's gonna go, right? I will bring that up. Bring that up.
And questionable habits. And questionable habits. But now I can extend justice across the multiverse.
Still like that second take the best. So then his next line.
Watch and bear witness. Let this light echo across worlds. A warning to the wicked. Watch and bear witness.
Yeah, that first take was a dud. I love how Popo he keeps them in just in case I want them, but I love how like instantly Popo was like yeah, I've seen that one. Right? It would be so much fun. And like when I get this done, we need to pay. We're gonna pay to have the Kamehameha scene be animated because it's the watch and bear witness thing.
Watch and bear witness. Let this light shine across all worlds. A warning to the wicked. I'm gonna try that again because I hit the microphone stand. Watch and bear witness.
Ooh.
Let this light echo across worlds. A warning to the wicked. Watch and bear witness. Let this light echo across all worlds. A warning to the wicked.
There we go. That gives you a spine thing. That's such a
watch
I love hearing that.
I am vengeance.
Oh, he
I
just went.
am the night. I am Batman. Ah, me. Ah, me.
I'll fix this so I don't break my
My training doesn't end here. Another master awaits.
That take all in one. All right there. Oh, goodness. I love that. There we go. So we do this.
Watch.
Yep. And then we go here to here. And then we got to go bring this over. Because that has almost appropriate spacing too. Like I would have to fix the spacing up a little bit.
Across the multiverse.
So then I need to do my line. Multiverse. That's only slightly concerning. What exactly did Roshi teach you?
Watch and bear witness. Let this light echo across all worlds. A warning to the wicked.
And like Levi gets interrupted, by the way.
I am vengeance.
During this thing. Like he's gonna as I'm talking, I get interrupted. So I need to pick a spot here.
A warning to the wicked.
Look, Captain Plot Armor, it took Roshi years in order to learn.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
And then I get to react.
Me.
I think that works out. I think we're gonna move it just a slight bit more.
Good.
Look, Captain Plot Armor, it took Yoshi.
I
It took Yoshi. Roshi.
Warning to the wicked.
Look, Captain Plot Armor, it took Roshi literally years in order to learn.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman. Me.
And then I keep the same reaction that I had in the original skit.
Me.
And for this, we just normalize audio. I love how we need to normalize it. We also need to raise it. It does need to be higher.
Me.
And it doesn't matter that it's cutting out the sound. It needs to cut out the sound because we're over the phone. So we're going to normalize all this audio.
My training.
Whoa.
My training.
All right. Why does that go louder? It doesn't need to be louder. Oh, that's because of, yeah. That's because of that one.
Relic.
Yeah, that's because of me having to fix that other audio. So the normalization I'm gonna have to do by hand. Oh, that's lovely. I love it when the computer doesn't know what I want. Oh, yeah, that's not the end, my dude. That's not the end of it. That's not the end of it. We hear Goku, actually. You just gotta give me time. I have to work to it. I'm kind of and then we do my line. I'll update the file, Bruce, and then he says, my training doesn't end there. I'll update the file, Bruce. We really don't need that breath there. So then we bring all this over so we can like
My training doesn't end here. Another master awaits. My training.
Ooh, I like that. I like that breath there, out of breath moment there. Like he's still getting used to it.
My training doesn't end here. Another master awaits. My training doesn't end here.
Ooh.
Another master awaits.
Ooh, I like that take. Hold on. If we combine boop, burp, with that.
My training doesn't end here.
Instead, we go pop. Plop that down in the middle. Plop.
My training.
Plop. 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 Plop.
My training doesn't end here.
Right. So now I just need to fine tune that a little bit. Let's go there. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Boop. Burp. Shook. Duck. 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 No, no, no. Duck, duck, duck. And we should have it sound something like.
My training doesn't end.
Need a little bit closer. Bup. 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 We still need to have the breaths feel natural. Why does that look weird? Hmm. Okay.
My training doesn't end here. Another master awaits.
I need a breathe in right there. Actually, I have one. Hold on. Just use boop. Copying. Boop. 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 Boop.
Doesn't end here. Another master awaits.
There we go. Hold on. All together now.
My training doesn't end here. Another master awaits.
We might fix it up a little bit more. It needs a little bit more tweaking, but I think that's pretty good.
Hey, Bruce, are you done warming up yet? I'm ready for some training. Hey, Bruce, are you done warming up yet? I'm ready for some training. Hey, Bruce, are you done warming up yet? I'm ready for some real training.
Oh, yeah, there we go. That last line. And so like it immediately happens. Like I immediately hear that in the background, but it's a little bit faded because he's not on the phone, right?
Another master awaits.
Hey, Bruce, are you done warming up yet? I'm ready for some real training.
So we get that.
My training.
No. We need to down that just a smidge so it's not breaking the mic.
My training doesn't end here. Another.
If we go here.
My training.
And instead place this one. It might sound more natural.
My training.
Do
my training doesn't end here.
Remember, he does know a breathing technique in order to allow him to continue fighting. So we really don't need to hear his breath too much.
My training doesn't end here. Another master awaits.
And then almost immediately.
Hey, Bruce! Are you done warming up yet? I'm ready for some real training.
Yeah, I like that. So this is how it sounds.
My training doesn't end here. Another master.
That's just him catching his breath and bringing
it back. Hey, Bruce! Are you done warming up yet?
So then I can bring that back over here. I say my line. I'll update the file, Bruce, and I didn't need to do that. I'll update the file, Bruce, and then we get that. So we might still hear his breathing as I'm talking. Hell yeah! I'll update the file,
my
Bruce.
Training doesn't end here. Another master awaits.
Hey, Bruce! Are you done warming up yet? I'm
Wait.
ready for some real training.
Wait, Bruce? Mm-hmm. Oh, I have so many mixed emotions right now. John, I have something to show you. And that's the end of my line. And then we move into the Joker area of it. So my version of the skit is under 1:30. And then we have Joker stuff, which you guys can hear some of Joker's lines. I'm not going to work on them right now.
It's all the way up here with it. Laser gloves. He has laser gloves. Where does he get all of these marvelous toys? John, I want some.
And to be clear, if I really wanted to change up a little bit on Joker's stuff, it's like I could go laser gloves. He has laser gloves. Where does he get these marvelous toys? I want some, John. And then I do my line. Genuine John has. Hold on, Levi. Did we sell Batman laser gloves? No, pretty sure that would fall underneath the gun category. John smirking, somewhat incredulous, and a grappling hook, is it? Look, Joker, we didn't sell Batman any laser guns, so it'd be hard to know which Then what is the blasted blue beam he keeps firing at me? Blue beam. Joker, hold on, please. Did you just mouth Kamehameha? Mm-hmm. Joker, listen. Hey, Ratsy! Look, you want to hit a guy on the phone, would you? Joker, get out of there now! Joker! We hear the panic. What do you mean you don't need to? That's your whole... You don't use guns! What the heck is an energy beam? John, get me the hell out of here! Problem is that his Joker...
What do you mean you don't need to? That's your whole... You don't use guns. What? In my tighty no so longer whiteies is an energy beam.
Don't know why that line is...
Just 1 second, John. If you could be a little bit of a sweetheart and do me tiny little favor. Get me the hell out of here. Get me the hell out of here right now. I swear to God.
So he added some ad-lib stuff.
Wait. What do you mean? You don't need to. That's your whole shtick. You.
So I'll have to go through all the Joker lines. He does a fantastic Mark Hamill Joker, like spot on. And that's not something that I'm currently capable of doing, like the spot on Hamill. Don't get me wrong, I do like my Joker, but with me in the skit, you can still hear my voice in the Joker. And I don't need that. I really don't. While I may be able to do a passable Joker when I'm not in the damn skit, we don't need me in the skit along with Joker's voice. Because then you can hear me. And that's not something I want. Do we still have people chatting, or is it just like really dead right now chat-wise? Am I not seeing things? I'm waiting for you guys to talk to me. But you're not. Discovering that I could even get close to Joker was fucking phenomenal, by the way. Spinal breaker. I'm awake, I swear. You're deucing at tones. But yeah, I think we've got this one finagled for now, and then what I'll probably do is I'll record my part that I want to add here, and fine tune it. Chris won't be available for a little while, so I've got some time to like put this out and then do the next part. The next part being another 3 minutes of stuff, and then combining the two for full skit. Like this is already 1 minute. You add my part, it's gonna hit the 1 minute 30, maybe a little bit over. I think my part's only another 10 seconds, maybe less. So I'll be underneath, pardon me, and then 1 minute 30, and then we'll have the other part, which is almost another 1 minute 30, and then combine them two. So we'll have a part 1, part 2 very easily. I'll be able to do this, and then finagle Joker stuff and go from there. But I'm not recording that today, so I don't need to work on that today. But I do need to rename it. Yeah, I'm gonna be calling it here in a bit, Jeremy. I want to show you guys Shroom of Doom, and then we're probably gonna call it after that. I'm glad you guys like my longer videos. I'm glad. And I'll work on that at a later time. probably Saturday or Sunday, to be honest. Pop into the Discord if you're not in the Discord, Nightbird. You guys can always remind me that I need to work on this. I need to get it done. And we can like go over it and like pick out the best takes and figure out the ones that we really, really like. So I'm gonna go over the Shroom of Doom with you guys. And get you guys' opinion on that one. I've already done most of the editing on this, and I was going to record, but I don't feel like it now. It took too long to do the other stuff. So we're gonna start this off with Levi here in the collar again, so I get to react to it. So
Hey, so like, I think I might be immune to the zombie virus.
So I think is always a bad start. That's like saying, I think I'm on fire. Trust me.
Well,
you'll
I
know.
mean, there was like a spore explosion in my house, and I breathed in some of it, and nothing's happened.
Stores in your house? Your name isn't Ellie by chance, is it?
No, man. My name's Eric.
Huh. So when exactly did this happen? Are you sure it wasn't just dust in the wind, so to say?
Well, I mean, it was only for a moment, but don't worry. As soon as it happened, I ate a bunch of antifungal cream.
Oh, okay. That's well, hold up. You ate the cream?
Yeah, man. I downed like 6 tubes I picked up before The Last of Us went into hiding, you know?
Oh, you're in that universe. I don't think you're immune. I think you're just stupid. Well, actually, I mean, if antifungal medication existed, like how did I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by potential plot holes again. Clarify a bit more for me of how everything went down exactly.
Okay, so I was in my house growing mushrooms like I normally do.
Dude, you know you're supposed to be part of the solution, right? Not part of the problem.
Dude, it wasn't those kind of mushrooms. It was those kind of mushrooms.
As if that makes it any better. I don't know, man. This whole conversation makes me think one of us is hallucinating, and I'm concerned it's me.
Look, I was tending to my crops. One of my mushrooms looked a bit funky, exploded, and I took it to the face. Next thing I know, one of those mushroom heads showed up.
You mean the clickers?
What? No, they're more like walking cordyceps, man. They do make the clicking noise, though. Anyway, lunged at me, but then just like left me alone.
I don't think I left you alone because you're immune. I think it simply is you haven't turned yet.
Well, man, I'm, still me, and it's been like 4 days.
Well, damn. Definitely should have turned by now. Okay, be honest. You were totally high, weren't you? Relax. It's not like there's any cops left to arrest you anyways.
Dude, you're right. Yeah, bro. I was fried, tied, blasted past the moon and orbiting Neptune. I was tripping so hard.
So the question I have to ask you, for science, when this all went down, were you by chance already partaking?
It's very likely.
Right. Pretty sure anyone who ate a bunch of antifungal cream, let alone 6 tubes of it, after getting a spore facial, might have been on something. So now I'm thinking it's you who might be hallucinating.
Oh. Well, that could be bad.
Why?
Well, I might be on my way to put my immunity to the test.
Oh my. Hey, so are you by chance related or know a vampire named Gary? By chance? The by chance was not supposed to be twice. That was just me screwing up my line. No. I want to. Is it good? Because the reality is we need to do things like right off the bat. Like right now, TikTok is promoting that kind of stuff. Movies that are popping and popular and that have just come out and everything, they will promote your videos, especially if you don't have any other stuff. It'll probably be the same time frame, maybe a little bit later. I need to get off and I need to go to bed. But yeah. So I like that. I will need to fine tune things. Like I said, the Batman thing took me longer than planned. So I didn't get to record like I wanted to. That's all right. We'll be fine. I'll fine tune that and record that at a later time. I now have 2 skits to record and work on a third because I have to also record my parts for Chris's side of it. So I'll probably record my parts for Chris's side at the same time that I'm recording the Batman skit. And then they'll be released a few days apart from each other, which will be nice. And then we got to work on Stitch, Deadpool, and a few other things. We got some nice projects for the rest of the month / next month. I'd give Superman an 8 out of 10. Neither me or Chris really want to go give DC money right now. And Fantastic Four a 7 out of 10. Both have issues in different ways. It's worth for sure. I'm not gonna. I don't know about that. Going into the theater and paying $10-15 for just me is one thing. My kids always go with me, so I'm paying upwards to $50-60, and that's not money I have twice over. I don't have $160 to take the kids to 2 different movies. It's just not feasible. And then like to not even like the movie or turn around and reference the movie and be able to be like, hey, like this is what we need. Here's this scene, so on and so forth. It makes it even more difficult. Lemon black tea is amazing. I wonder if I can do the closing in Joker's voice. Well, now, little ones, I wish you all peace of mind, serenity, of course, of body and spirit, and harmony amongst others. Maybe even just a dead. Oh, but I don't want you to go too soon. So remember to take it one breath, one step, one day at a time, because I would like to rob you eventually. And as the wonderful John and Levi would say, and now the winds blow your sails our way again. Have an Acme Day. And remember, have an Acme Day. It's Podcast Villain. Have an Acme Day. We'll retroactively build to your account. Have an Acme Day. And have an Acme Day simply means to have the best day you possibly can have. Toodles.